Hello, everybody. Once again, João Pedro Peixoto from Portugal, trying to show you one of my first rapid-fire war games. I've been a collector for many years, but I have only made a few, maybe a pair of war games related to the best set of rules about World War II that exists, which is of course rapid fire. I don't even know, frankly, no other. I think they don't exist. Simply, only rapid fire does. So this is a scenario written a few months ago by Don Mayhew. It's very nice. It's related to the Périers Ridge action on the 6th of June. The Germans are trying to push back the British to the west side on the direction of those stairs. There is the Kampfgruppe von Rauch, which will in fact get to see. They will be able to see the British pouring troops and tanks and stuff into the beach, and then they will get back. They will retreat, of course, as soon as they can. This is the central counterattack by von Oppeln, and a little bit on the direction of that aircraft carrier and those tables that represent Tarawa. There should be Kampfgruppe von Luck. And in the middle there should be the River Orne, of course, because 21st Panzer was divided by the River Orne in this action. Well, last time I showed you the table and the figures. Now I'm trying to show you how I am installing them. This is still not lap 1. I'm very sorry, and I'm also sorry for not being able to finish my last. Not finish. I finished it, in fact, last video, but it got somehow interrupted. I think 1-2 minutes from the to the end, it's abruptly finished. I don't know why. I have no idea. I think my skills about these things are very limited, and suddenly the video ended. I only noticed after posting it. There should be still a few more cabinets to be shown and explaining why I am now making more war games instead of making tons of models. In fact, I'm still doing them. I'm at the moment making a number of M32 ARVs for the Americans, but okay, I like to say these things for you to think, hey, the guy is leaving. He's leaving. That megalomania of him. No, I'm not, of course. I will never leave it until I have my hands and eyes more or less sharp. I will continue to do, but I need to keep them a little bit safer. So I need to make some more games. Besides, I think it's logical what some of you have been telling me. In fact, it's a pity to have models and not play with them, of course. So, is it correct? This is my doubt. I'm making this video for essentially this thing. I'm placing figures like this, models like this. Sorry. For instance, I'm using the Panzer wedge here. Look at the Panzer Force placed in the Panzerkeil tactics that the Germans used from the beginning of the war and kept on using during the war. Whenever they could, they would use this thing in order to achieve that famous breakthrough that they always wanted to achieve in the enemy line, right? It was called the Schwerpunkt, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in German. So this is nothing, because this will only enter on lap number 3. That company of Shermans over there will only enter in lap number 3. But this group of Germans here, the Eastern group, which is a battalion of artillery, a battalion of tanks, and a battalion of Panzer Grenadiers, and a company of pioneers, are entering now, and I don't know if I can place miniatures like this. I have no idea, really. I think it's a little bit too much. Maybe I should place them in line and then develop whatever I want. Maybe these tactics, I don't know, or I don't know. I would like to have some feedback from you if possible, okay? I'm also placing the British like this. 2 companies forward, one company to the back. And I'm doing this, why? Because I've been, I have this aid for some tactical approach. This is the tactical aid memoir of written by the late Dave Howitt of Britannia. Very nice guy. He unfortunately no longer with us. Always very sympathetic. I met him. I talked to him many times, but unfortunately, he's no longer with us. And he was a true soldier, because he was a sergeant in the Coldstream Guards. He knew about the trade, and he also knew about how to put miniatures on the tabletop. And he made this um, very nice tactical manual, if I can call it, and also plenty of order of battle organization, sorry, for the big four, for the American, for the Russians, for the British, and for the Germans. Okay, I don't know if anything was made for the Italians or Japanese. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. So let me continue. So the British are here, you see, in this way. I don't know if this is advisable. You could tell me, if you don't mind. um, there is, look, there is a company of Shermans here, for instance. I'm trying to place the Firefly here, another company of Shermans here, and the Achilles here. And I'm trying to make them have a very big arc of fire, especially for the Fireflies. Even if they are in an open, if they are visible from far, I think. I don't know if the rules allow that, because as I told you, I don't know much about the rules. I'm reading them very slowly because I haven't been having much of a time. So I don't know if this thing is as it should be. Okay, if you can help me, it would be great. Other units are here in reserve, of course. The light company, which is mostly used for reconnaissance, here will be in a counter-attacking mode, if I can call it. The brigade group is there, brigade command group, sorry, the carrier platoon, and then there is some last kind of Alamo, some firepower here with some mortars. This mortar is no, this is not a mortar. Sorry, it's a command section. Then there is some small mortar and a Piat over there, trying to do some damage if the Germans get there, of course. And here in the oh well, this is the western village, Périers Ridge. We have a 6-pounder over there with the, of course, with the carrier with the engine on, probably, so it can buzz out of here if necessary, of course, which is clever. And here there is a kind of a base for indirect fire. I'm placing here with the Saxons with its OP and a mortar, also with the nearby carrier, and also a, a Vickers for some sort of ambush fire if German infantry gets into the open. So this is what is my ideas about placing the troops. Please tell me if this thing is correct. I doubt very much that this thing can be done. This thing here can be done because they are entering almost 25 centimeters or 30 centimeters almost inside the table, and lap 1 still didn't even start it. So if you please can tell me about any mistakes that you've seen here, please tell me, so that when I'm making the next video, number 3, which will be, in fact, I hope, lap number 1, turn number 1, I hope to have these things corrected, okay? So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget your feedback. It will be very helpful. It will avoid me some mistakes, most probably. And cheers to you all, and keep safe. Bye-bye.